School's out, summer's in full swing, and some are headed for vacation, but many athletes are already planning for the fall sports season or recovering from an injury.
Grant Geib, sports performance manager at the Corewell Health Sports Performance Center, is here to talk about preseason performance training and injury recovery with us. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so athletes have wrapped up their spring sports and are now preparing for their fall sports. It's that time, right? So where should they start? Talk about that.
Well, I think the most important thing is, as they wrap up their spring sports, some of these athletes have gone through fall, winter, and spring. So it's really just getting back healthy, getting their body back after, months and months of hard training and going through their sports, making them feel good again. And then after that, it's on to the summer training process of stronger, more powerful, more explosive, and, a great time for speed development as well.
This may depend a little bit on what sport they're preparing for, but in general, what type of training should they be doing as they prepare for those fall sports?
Absolutely. So the summer offers a great window because most athletes aren't in a competitive season during that time. So it's a great opportunity to really kind of push the threshold of strength training, of power training, and really focus on some of the attributes and, physiology that they can work on to improve their game when it shows up in the fall.
So what should parents and coaches know to help these athletes?
I think one of the first things is to just be balanced in the training approach. They probably have some training going on at their high school. They're probably working with their high school sport coaches a little bit. There's a lot of great high school strength coaches out there. So just working with them and then sports performance trainers such as us, that there's a balanced approach and we're keeping in mind the body of work that these athletes are going through so that we can send them into their fall sports safely and effectively, in a great position to go after it and attack it.
You've mentioned balance a couple of times, and that kind of brings us to the question of what happens to that athlete who was playing hurt, literally, that was injured during maybe last fall or in the spring, but they continued. What should they be doing to kind of overcome that this summer?
I think with injuries when they're still active, part of it is sometimes just getting rest. But then the big thing is to really look at the root cause of it, right? Like if there's ankle pain, knee pain, hip pain, where is that coming from? And that's where, we would look at it through evaluation and look at movement assessments and things of that sort to really get to the root of what might be causing that injury so that we have the opportunity in summer training to fix it, to address it, and put them in a better position moving forward.
So talk more about what your facility offers to help these athletes prepare.
Well, you can see it in the background a little bit, but we've been so blessed with a great facility here where, we have a full weight room to work on strength training and power training. We have a great turf space, 100 yards of turf, where 50 yards is inside. A big glass door opens up into 50 more yards, so 100 yards total to work on speed training, speed, change of direction, reactive agility. So really kind of the whole comprehensive package that helps build elite athletes.
I've been to your facility out there. It's pretty impressive looking. What kind of response do you have? How many athletes are you seeing helping, directing, and maybe even helping to recover?
We just opened. We got started up in April, and it's just kind of been steadily building. We have a couple pro guys who have come in. We have a pro football player who came in a little bit earlier a few weeks ago. We have some college athletes in here, high school athletes, so really a broad spectrum. We even have, a lot of adults coming in and training, just working on their fitness and their health and improving their lifestyle.
Cool, awesome. Grant, anything else that you want to share? Last minute advice for athletes right now?
I think just, you have a great opportunity right now to prepare for the fall season. Make the most of it.
Awesome. All right, well, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.